Hey guys, just an update on the tweaking saga with regular chicks that you've been seeing for a while, and you can start to sense yourself getting emotionally attached and you're starting to enter anxiety and crisis. What is she up to? Why is she taking longer to respond, or this or that? I was talking with my buddy about this and came up with a couple learnings after all of this. She did end up responding, everything's all good. Moral of the story, guys, is a couple things. First of all, purpose maxing. So stay on your purpose. Don't make, your chicks your main focus or your main emotional concern in general, right? Purpose maxing. So what are you freaking doing? What are you working towards on a day-to-day basis, right? Focus on your purpose, focus on what you're doing and improving your life and just being a better person yourself. The second thing is abundance maxing. So make sure that you have multiple options so that you do not get one-itis. Like, imagine you're talking and Snapchatting like 5 different girls at once that are all really strong leads. Like if one of them is like, takes a couple hours to respond, like you're not going to be tweaking about that. She's kind of my main, focus as far as leads on that side of things. Now, granted, I have been going out and I was texting and talking to other girls through this time, but she's still like the main one I'm like, focused on. So I think that ran me into that a little bit. And then the third point, guys, is just stick to the playbook, stick to the plan. And what is that plan? Well, it's matching and mirroring her level of investment, her warmth and validation towards you, and her response times towards you. So, because if you notice that your texts and your communication cadences are lopsided, meaning that you're doing more than she is, you're texting her smiley faces, good morning, sweetie pie, and she's texting back, thanks, that's it. You know what I mean? Then, it's lopsided, okay? And so just keep an eye on that. Make sure that you're matching and mirroring and you're pacing with her, okay? Because if you start to pace ahead of her, that's where you run into trouble when it comes to romantic love validation. I'm really into you, that type of thing. I'm annoying you. Hey, babe, what are you up to? Oh, like, she takes a couple hours. Sorry, I was like literally doing this or that. You know what I mean? So don't run into that. So stick to the plan. And another part of that is don't become a beta cuck, type of rosy dude. The plan is just be a cool guy on his purpose, whatever, and don't be too rose-colored, focused on her, beta, whatever. So stick to the plan, just be a normal, chill, cool, masculine dude. That being said, don't lean too much into that, because that's a failure as well, is when you're just freaking void of anything. She literally can't get attracted to you. So the only game you're playing there is like lack of validation game, or like dryness game. Like, why isn't he showing any type of emotion or expression at all ever? So that's a failure that has literally costed me girls in the past as well, or cost me girls in the past as well. So that is a legitimate mistake. There might be a thought, I've thought it in the past, where it's like, well, you can't go too minimal with expression and warmth and validation. You actually can, I believe. I've had girls give up or just not get attached to something because you're literally just a freaking robot texting her back like some boring stuff. So I don't want to focus on that too much. I do think it's more of a mistake to overdo the validation and stuff. Sure, just make sure it's tempered, whatever. It's an art, when to dish it out, etc., etc. But guys, those are some of the main learnings: abundance maxing, purpose maxing, stick to the plan, stick to the playbook. As a seasoned dude, given that I've been heartbroken in the past. I've had my high school girlfriend that I was like head over heels for, end up breaking up with me because I was like just way into her and she just had other stuff going on and whatever. So I've made these mistakes in the past, and I've almost been tempted to make them even still. Behaviors are hard to completely cut out. History repeats itself, but you learn from your mistakes, and hopefully you can force change for the future. So guys, it's all good. Those are the learnings for now. That said, I do think you do need to at least read your signals a little bit. So the fact that I was going through that in the past, the fact that I was going through that is still maybe a hint of something still wrong there. So yes, I might be in the clear for now, but I'm not going to say, oh, everything's actually just fine. Maybe there is a hint of something like that going on. So I'm definitely going to adjust accordingly, and we'll see how the cards fall. That said, I'm enjoying everything about, today's a great day. I got some girls that I'm really into, that the leads are flowing and it's there. We're about to have a great night. We're about to hook up, whatever. It's gonna be a great freaking time. She's into me. You know, I'm into it as well, etc., etc. So yeah, guys, that's where we're at. That said, like, you know, I do think you should, the fact that I'm quote unquote into her or into this, I'm having a good time, you do want to maintain a healthy level of distance, and again, not focusing all your emotional energy on that. So yeah, cool, enjoy it, but don't get attached to it like a drug and be able to just like move on to the next thing. You don't want to keep pressing that button, that slot machine wheel. So yeah, guys, maintain a healthy distance, I guess you could call it, or just a healthy attachment to everything going on. Be into it, but not too much, I guess. So that's it for now. See you in the next one.